Alrighty, I've kept you all waiting long enough. Hello. I am having sensitivity issues with my mic again. There we go. Well, you're working now. It's weird how the tiniest little sound is just triggering the microphone. Anyway, hi kids. Not that I think anybody's up and about at this time tonight anyway. It's probably just me, and that's okay. So I know I promised last time that I was gonna be caught back up with the In Pursuit of Loath Nolder stuff. But I may have only just gotten around to it. You sound fine. No, it's not my microphone, it's the sensitivity on my my puppet. But thank you though, Hammer. Hi. How are you? Like I'm sitting here not making noise. And she'll just barely move sometimes. So, anyway. I've caught back up on most of what needed to be done. But... or redone, I should say. I did finally get the clue that I needed, because I apparently missed it like a goober before. So. Oh, excuse me. I think it's my mutant time. But, oi, there's a shady. How's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and put the game screen up because I'm just sitting here catching up on stuff, so might as well just show y'all. Even though it's stuff that we already did last time. Right, so we want... this map under here. And now with this, we look... oh, that didn't help me. Go to the brain. Symbol number 1. 505, 505. No. Not what I was trying to do. Bless you. Thank you. I went 4. I need to go 505. Symbol 2 is 3104. 003104. Yes, mark it. Alright. And then symbol 4 was 706008. Or just 706. Let's do that first. That should be about right. Will you mark this place? Yes. And then last but not least, 904, 204. Yes. Alright, now we can examine the map. Red Town. Never heard of the name before. That's where Ivar's cabin is. I've no idea about the other places. The map has no signs or markings on it. Wolf's Prey. Never heard of it. Holstone. No idea where it can be. It's a pretty old map with old names on it. So we gotta figure out now what the new names for the places are. I do wish to leave, thank you very much. Okay, there's one of them here. We read this book. According to the book, Wolf's Prey is a small town which is renamed Windlaps. I know Windlaps is just a small town. To my knowledge, its only distinguishing feature is a huge ancient cemetery. Alright. I'm trying to remember where the others are. No, Scar, sorry about that yawn. I don't know what's gotten into me. Let's see. I'm not certain, but I think we should go back to Clark Field's residence. I'm not ready to go in that side room yet and trigger that scene. We're gonna go here and we're gonna dig into some of the steps here. There's at least one book. No. Go this way. Oh, there's nothing in this one. I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing to find here. What is the name of the book? Soul Metamorphosis and the sound recording notes. Nothing. Oh, this is one. And then I should have underlined some stuff in, but I did not. Dervish mushroom called soul metamorphosis. I've never heard of such a thing before. Yes, I read a book about them. There were cults that used hallucinogenic mushrooms to induce trance-like states. Well, this is illegible, so that doesn't help me. So the sexy beast called Shady just wanted to stop by and give a like, but I'm addicted to my own game and itching to play, so I will be in voice when you are free once more. Much love, Eve. Later, Shady. Enjoy your game. Thank you for the like. Dervisha. Is it possible the substance put in my drug could be this mixture called Dervisha? Oh. Right, so we got those three. Sound recording notes. I know we got some of that. I'm gonna say this is here. 22 years old, cassette number 1. Ivars, Christopher T. Dredden. Okay, we got all those. Guess we'll leave her now, because I've still got a couple of things I'm trying to figure out. Oh, wrong button. Aha, here it is. This person named Kerr went to Africa and brought back some wooden sculptures. Could he be Loath Nolder? He also went to Africa. There's our IB. I've missed something because sculptures is not underlining as much as I'm being told it should. Whoops, wrong thing. Hang on a sec. It's making too much noise. I'm just muting. My eye makeup is starting to bother my eyes, so... I gathered I've gotten... all of the things that I need to get. Maybe? I think? I think I'm caught up. Alright. Before I do this, I'm going to save again. Because I don't want to end up having to screw myself over again, so... Could the person named Kerwin who's mentioned in some letters and notes be Loath Nolder himself? Maybe. Maybe it is. Ivar Bergen killed Clarkfield. Mr. Field probably killed by Ivar and his followers. It's obvious that he was kept in one of the prison rooms. But the problem is we've now also discovered that the police are in on it. Or at least someone from the police department is. Gunshots in the Northwood Forest 2 days ago at about 2:45 a.m. A forester named Herman Greel, 59 years old, reported he heard some cries and gunshots which came from the depths of the Northwood Forest. Herman said that he was surprised because gunshots sounded like they came from older model rifles. He added that no hunting takes place in that area, and even if it did, those sounds were too violent and rapid to be from hunting. They sounded more like armed conflict. Local police could not find anything during their examinations. Coming eclipse. Shortly, there will be an eclipse of the sun. We see the reflections of this event on television and in newspapers and magazines every day, but I don't want to talk about the scientific nature of the events here. I want to deal with the ridiculous claims by some esoteric groups who are keeping the press busy lately. A lot of esoteric groups are starting to worship the coming eclipse as a sign of their unmentionable god. Those whose coming, some of them have started to prophecy together with other esoteric ideas and with secret meetings. It seems that the authorities do not take the situation seriously. However, it is obvious that these people have psychological problems and they are in need of immediate medical care. The situation has become more and more serious and worrying, and I hope that the darkness that these people sink into will last only a short time, as the darkness that will be created by the coming eclipse. Oh, okay. Okay. Is that all? Okay. Creepy looking statue. Check. Yes, Lucy, what? Do you have to go outside? Is that a yes? Okay. Be right back, kids. Sorry. I thought she'd already gone. Let me take her out real quick. I'm back. Let's see. Excuse me. Oh, there it goes. An eyeless insect. And a leaf. I don't feel so well. What's happening to me? Is this room brighter than it was before? Dun dun dun, we pass out. I think this is the first time it happens. This is the first or second time it happens when we're up and about. We don't just go, I'm feeling very bad, and go to bed. Strange sounds behind the door. Here again. This is my room, but it's different. What is that thing? There's something sitting there, but I can't see clearly what it is. Who are you? My dream catcher gone. Lock is broken. Unbearable heavy odors coming from beyond this door. I don't want to enter here. Okay, that's it. I can't leave. Did I buck up? What a beautiful room. Reminds me of somewhere. I wonder where. mean, eventually this gets around to where we want it. See, like, it's real close right there. Oh, I see. Hmm. It's close. I got lucky with this one last time. I don't remember how to do it anymore. Oh, so close. Hmm. Well, there we go. We're real close. Squeeze a little more. Yeah. Nothing out there, just clouds. That black vortex devouring this place piece by piece. That man. Who was he? Did I feel awful. How long have I been sleeping? After all these things, I'm afraid to look at the clock. No, not again. Next time it's been 4 days. I've been asleep for 4 days? What is the meaning of this? Losing more and more time each time it happens.
Howard, where are you? I've been trying to reach you for days. Are you all right?
Yes. Everything is fine. I've just been a little busy with some personal matters.
Listen, I don't know what you're up to, but just be careful and don't get yourself into anything too deep, all right?
Yes, of course.
Uh-huh, sure.
By the way, I found the address you asked for. It belongs to Edward Braunbull. You may have heard of him. That old fool who lives in Rowley, the town northeast of Wellsmouth. 200 years ago, there were some major incidents in that town. In the end, the government had to step in. There was chaos. A lot of houses were burned down by some local Puritans.
Why?
Because of some strange hearsay about witchery and other primeval superstitions. At the time, the name of the town was Holston, but after those incidents, the name was changed to Rowley.
Great. Thanks for the information, Arthur.
You're welcome. By the way, what business do you have with Mr. Braunbull? I've heard he doesn't normally get along well with other people. Or are you still investigating that case?
No, just a personal thing. Thanks for the information, Arthur.
Okay then. See you.
Yes, I've heard the stories about this place. It has a small, strange building built long before the mansion itself. Some of the stories say the mansion was built here because of that earlier building. I remember a story from my childhood about how at night the fishermen on the boats out at sea could see lights flashing from the small building, like signals to someone or something watching out there in the darkness. I've always wondered about this place, ever since I was a child.
Right. Sad thing is, after lockdown, everyone knows how it feels to missing days at a time. Yeah. What? What is this stuff? Prepared this in my bathroom. Well. So we're going back to Ivar Bergen's house. Oh my god. They eliminated Edward Bronwell? Between the madman and the other prison cell is Mr. Bromwell? He's not dead, then it must be Mr. Bromwell. EB. Old fool. Who else called Edward Bronwell an old fool before? Weird. That should have been what it was. I think it's this one. No, this one. This man called John D won't be in Mr. Bromwell's residence back in the state. I should go there now. I hope that no one will be there. Also, if I didn't say so, hi BG. How you doing? Oh, that's what it was.
Howard, where are you?
Yes.
Listen, I don't know what...
Yes.
By the way, I found the address you asked for. It belongs to Edward Braunbull. You may have heard of him. That old fool who lives in Rowley, the town northeast of Wellsmouth. 200 years ago, there was some major...
Old Fool and Leaf Spreads. You found a secret. Oh god, now I remember everything. Arthur called Edward Braunfeld an old fool. And the things Mr. Field said about not going to the police. I can't believe this. Is it really possible? Arthur, my friend, is one of them? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Had kind of a long, rough night at work, but, you know, got through it. Done. I'm off tomorrow, or today, I should say. It's after midnight here. Sculptures are remarkably similar to the ones I saw in the residence of Mr. Field. I also found the same ingredients in one that I opened by using the sticks. Right, so this is about where I left off before I started going clue chasing, because I didn't, I missed something last time. And then only to find out that one of the clues you have to do before you, progress past where I had, and I hadn't saved, so... Matter of fact, speaking of saving...
Mr. Braunbull? I know who you are now. Edward Braunbull. Are you there, Edward? He doesn't answer me.
He's probably gone mad and there's no use talking to him. So I want to try something.
Blocked now. Of course it is. Why would they let you go back in there? It's also very quiet. It's ridiculously quiet. Okay. I'm gonna go to Clarkfield's house. Here. Yeah, I haven't touched my settings or anything, but everything just looks brighter. It's weird. Oh. Another secret, a glass object. Oh, okay. Thank you. Another glass object. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ghouls again. 3 weeks after the previous attempt at the city cemetery last night, a new digger was again stopped by the cemetery watchman, Gregor Thomas. Marksman Thomas thinks that this was the same man from the former incident. This time he was more cautious, trying to dig with the aid of a single candle in the dead of night. Had it not been for the barking of Gregor's dog, Buck, he never would have noticed his presence. Police have started an investigation. Oh, this is a big one. Mr. Asimov, I don't have very much information regarding the history of this house. Most of the information I have comes from some letters I found hidden in a secret compartment. I believe that they were written by one of the previous owners. The strange thing about these letters is that they were never sent to anyone, just kept in a secret place. Maybe they were only meant to be delivered under certain circumstances. I want to relate something that I discovered with the help of these letters. If you look down at the garden from the upper story windows, you can see that the low stone platforms and footpaths form a geometric pattern. This would be overlooked by the casual observer. It would only be apparent to someone possessing esoteric knowledge like ourselves. The low circular stone platforms are placed at each corner of the rectangular garden wall. The structures that connect these platforms to the house pass through the tall, neglected grass, looking like narrow stone footpaths when viewed at ground level. I was upset that it took me this much time to notice the shape, and only after I saw it did I realize why the garden walls were thicker than normal and their height so colossal. According to my research regarding the house, it was built in 1786 on the site of a strange pillared stone building that resembled Roman architecture. A strange building was not a welcome sight for the local people, and they claimed that it befouled their surroundings. According to some written accounts, this ancient building was demolished, and the foundations of the house were completed in secrecy during the night. There's no indication of who built the house or lived there at the time. In 1895, it was bought by a German immigrant. In the winter of 1896, he attempted to add new sections to the house and restore the older parts of it. But the attempted renovations were not completed because of his abrupt departure from the house. After this, the house remained empty for some time. That is all I could learn about it. So there was one of those small buildings, like they mentioned at Bromwin's, Bergen's, I don't know, whatever the guy's name is that we just found down there in the dungeon. Like there is at his house. But they demolished it and built over it. After this, the house remained empty for some time. That's all I could learn about it. There's some rumors about this house. I want to mention some of them. According to one rumor, even though only one person lived in the house, some people claim that they heard talking and the footsteps of more than one person. Others claim that they saw fires burning, accompanied by the sound of disgusting hymns. This rumor is fairly widespread. Another rumor about huge moths which have been seen outside the house during the summer solstice. There are other rumors about huge creatures resembling gigantic moths that abduct newborn babies from their houses. Folktales have always interested me, and I would be lying if I said that I'm not afraid of the possible truth of these rumors. In my opinion, the most interesting rumor is the one stating that this house has always been owned by someone. It has always been occupied and has never been empty. No one speaks openly about this rumor. It is obvious that the topic makes people very afraid. Since there are things that I cannot tell you in this letter, it would be much better for us to meet and talk face to face. I am the subsequent owner after that German immigrant, and I intend to continue the restoration process which he left unfinished. I plan to complete the renovation process in a few months, keeping true to the original design of the house. You know only too well why these types of places were built, and why they must stand strong and firm to withstand the vicissitudes of time. Until we meet again, J.O. That's not Clark's initials. Excuse me. Oh, there's a disgusting discovery. Last night, in the oldest settlement of Northwood, a disgusting discovery was made in the backyard of a house at 15 Wind Street by Officer E. Forge of the Wellsmith Police Department. After the discovery, Officer Forge told the press that he had heard a dim but sharp cry and a noise coming from the backyard of a house that sounded like a man falling to the ground. When the officer approached the backyard, he noticed numerous strange little mounds of earth. There was no one around, but some areas of the soil looked like they had been dug very recently. When Officer Forge dug up one of the mounds with his bare hands, he was totally shocked to find a lot of small mammal carcasses and a human corpse which had recently been exhumed from the hill burial ground. The house was believed to be empty, but preliminary investigations proved to the contrary. And some In some rooms, a number of medical instruments were found. Police closed off the area for further investigation. Let's see. Supposed to be a second in here. Seems to be only the two. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Ghouls in the city cemetery. Last night at about 2:30 a.m., Gregor Thomas, the watchman of the city cemetery, caught someone digging in a particular location in the oldest part of the cemetery. Thomas noticed a light with a flashlight and went to investigate. The gravedigger saw him. He ran away immediately. Even though he never saw him clearly, Gregor described the man as tall, thin, and wearing a large hat and a big cloak. It surprised the police that the place where the digging took place had no graves in it, according to the burial records. Police think that the attempt may not have been for the purpose of exhuming, but for burial. Okay. Wouldn't have expected to find such objects here. No, not what I'm trying to do. What is the smoke? It's terrible. I can't stand it. Well, let's close it back up. Hmm. Rather, with increasing anxiety, I realize that my special work and the items necessary for it are starting to attract attention. I'm writing to warn you that your activities may be under similar scrutiny. In the course of my recent investigations, I have started wandering around the most ancient and desolate cemeteries in the area. I feel curious eyes upon me despite the fact that these places are desolate and far removed. If I were younger, I would show them the cost of such meddling. Alas, I am not a young man anymore. Those pursuing me are obviously part of an organized movement. I must refuse your heartfelt request. As you know, this house holds many secrets, and for this reason I must remain here. I have emptied and demolished a small wooden shed in the backyard that served as a laboratory. All the things that shouldn't be seen in the light of day have been buried far away from here. During the dead of night, I brought all of my lab instruments inside and placed them in a room of the house. This will be more secure and will attract less attention. I plan to keep all of the curtains closed, although that may attract even more attention. You are doing similar research and should take the same precautions. Take care, J.O. The drawing. As far as I know, materia means material in Latin. I can't look at that. Oh, there we go. These signs look like letters to me. If so, I've never seen such an alphabet. I'm going to have dust in the pot which resembles a big urn. I do not want to predict what's inside. I'm not sure exactly what I'm finding here. They left their D&D dice here. Strange drawings and the writings are unreadable. The Elder Sign. Simple anatomical drawings. Doesn't really do examine, we just kind of zoom in. Okay. Wonder what is the meaning of this drawing? Our rats will sprout human fingers and take over the world? I don't know. We did do the book on the bed already, so we're done here as soon as we're done here. And should be ready to move on to Edward Braunbell's house. No, there is something. There's one more thing. There's some mentions of statues that I should have been able to underline. At least I think. Hi there, Zoe. How have you been? I've been pretty good. Working a lot. It's not this one. Oh, working on? Just work, you know, my job. I have a day job, unfortunately. I think I got everything up there, though. I think what I was looking for might be up here. Oh, the job, yeah. Yep. No? No? No what? It's actually good. Oh, I mean, yeah. It's work, you know. Nothing super exciting to report about. Okay, no, that's good too. Hmm. Alright, real quick, I am going to grab myself another drink because I'm starting to yawn, and I've got probably another hour, hour and a half of this game left. Hopefully. Maybe. Hopefully it's only that much. But I'll be right back. And there we go. Alright. Edward Brombell's mansion. An old mansion in a strange building, which was built long before, set in a garden grove. Strange gossip surrounds this place and its long-term inhabitants. As far as we know, oh, at least the mansion's entrance. I need to find the building. Oh, okay. It's a really big garden. Apparently. Like I said, as far as we know, Brombell won't be here. The house is under control of someone else who is currently not in. So we have a chance to snoop around. Oh, hi, Burb. That just scared the shit out of me. Oh, excuse me. And the raven, never flitting, still sitting, still is sitting. Well, that was an achievement. My lucky day, I guess. The front door wasn't locked. That's a very disturbing statue. An African native performing a ritual. Yeah. It's a little too lifelike for my taste. Like, I just feel like it's about to jump out at me. I don't know. Beautifully designed. Okay, nothing interesting there. Let's see. An interesting design for a room. That piano spooked me. It is covered with mud. I can use this. What you want to bet? It's Clark Fields. He said he had a big, powerful flashlight, and that he lost it down in the well. Watch the statue keep appearing behind you for the rest of the game, not trying to kill you, just stalk you. Now that was the last game. We had mannequins that scared the shit out of me, but turned out to be helpful. $287. Okay. All right. What was that? I'm not even sure what sound that was. It's too dirty. I can't see through it. Too dirty. tower room is really fascinating. Wait a minute. A very familiar looking mask. A half-empty bottle, I can't tell what's inside it. A very old magazine, I can't even read the date on it. Okay, well. Nothing there. Strange statue. Composition for classical guitar. The composer's name is not legible. But yeah, we played In Sound Mind. Telescope pointing towards the hip. Sunlight gives a false sense of security. Yeah, no shit. And within Sound Mind, we had the mannequins would follow us around, and they seem hostile at first, but they end up like helping you, which I thought was funny. They weren't actually hostile; they're just, you know, mannequins, so they're creepy. Dear Mr. Brombell, I plan to travel abroad shortly and will probably be away for a long time. I have to visit some specific places and investigate the suppositions that I reached recently. This is extremely important to me. Unfortunately, I do not have enough time right now to explain the exact reasons for these travels abroad. I know very well that an intellectual person like yourself will very quickly understand that the reason is related to the topics that I mentioned to you a few weeks ago. You understand the confusion that I feel. I cannot explain the shock I felt when I saw that particular symbol on the wet stone walls of the ancient ruin that I examined during my last case. The symbol that I see for lengthy periods of time during my darkest nightmares. The parchment that I illegally obtained 2 weeks ago is the most important factor in my decision to travel. This parchment, which was apparently written by Wolfgang Schneider himself, includes some detailed information about his notorious and shocking ideas, which he disseminated into other works. Some parts of this very confusing document are particularly important to me. The places I plan to visit include some African and Ocean countries. Unfortunately, I cannot explain more than that because even I am not sure of my destination. I know that I will have to make decisions based on some faint clues. I apologize for this uninformative and rushed letter. I will write to you often during my travels. Take care, Loath Nolder. Oh. So... interesting. My old friend, I am currently at a train station and will be arriving at my next destination in a few hours. It is a village located in the forest. I've heard a lot about it. After this, I intend to visit some Oceanian countries. More importantly, I found some wooden sculptures, them damn sculptures again, which are also described by Wolfgang Schneider in the text. In the text I acquired before starting this journey. In my opinion, this authenticates his notorious writings. I am sure that all of those sculptures have compartments in them. They have some sort of cover that I am unable to open or remove. Schneider's text also mentions that these were used to store some objects that are needed for preparing a particular mixture. I feel really tired and want to take a nap before starting to work on the texts again. Did I mention to you how confusing they are? Anyway, I will tell you more next. I'll tell you more in my next letter. Till then, take care. Loath Nolder. Interesting. When Loath Nolder went to Africa, he brought some wooden sculptures with him. Okay. I wonder what this could be. I would have no idea what this combination could be. Nope, none at all. Children of Dis. This does not look like a good book. Children of Dis were one of the most important cults that were hidden in the darkness of the medieval world. Accurate information about this cult is not available because of its esotericism, use of special initiation rites, and, except for some petroglyphs, the absence of any written text left by its followers. Even though its origins are not clear, it is thought to be an altered form of an older religious system because of the prevalence of an eye-like symbol, which is thought to be the coat of arms of the cult. It is believed that the cult once had a large following. According to the book, the Children of Dis use an eye-like symbol. This sounds familiar. Yeah. Sure does. In 1752, by dint of the French archaeologist Armand Rainier, information about the Children of Dis became widespread. Rainier asserted that the cult worshipped a chthonic deity, and this deity, as the name of the occult affirms, was the ancient Roman god Dispater. The objects and the petroglyphs he found in his excavations supported this idea, and his research is still widely accepted today. Today, in light of some of the relics which were found in the archaeological excavations made at the foot of Northwood Mountain and in some natural caves nearby, it was discovered that the cult had used hallucinogens in their forms of worship, thus resembling the Eleusinian mysteries. In most of the dig sites, carved copper and wooden bowls were discovered. In the caves, colorful petroglyphs depicted some kind of festival or religious rites. These petroglyphs generally depict a group of human figures who carry bowls, dancing, or playing some primeval wooden or cattle horn-shaped music instruments. Wait a minute. Music instruments. The instrument mentioned here is quite similar to the one I saw in my nightmare. How is it possible? How can I see such a thing in my dreams? What is happening to me? Is something affecting my subconscious? In Northwood Mountain, similar tunnels have been found in some caves which are part of an amazingly complex cave system, and these are now under protection for further archaeological examination. Even though no original texts have been found which describe the religious traditions and lifestyles in the notes of some authorities, travelers, and clergymen, some items have been detected which mention Children of Dis. Although we cannot be sure about the separate points of view of these writings, They are mentioned here in order to compare them with the archaeological discoveries at hand. When we examine these things, we can see that the focus is on the religious thoughts and practices of the cult. For some, the cult was merely a crowd of people who were cursed witches. For others, it was a group of anarchists who were against the accepted order and way of life. It can be understood quite clearly that for both, the Children of Dis was an element of excessive fear. From time to time, the cult had to overcome great attempts to destroy it, including mobilization of military forces. But even these attempts were not enough to efface this strong religious group. Only a few writings detail the notorious religious traditions and practices of the Children of Dis. Some of these writings are just partial observations which were made from faraway locations or simply accounts recorded from the narrations of third persons. One particular handwritten text dates back to the 16th century, gives us exciting information. This handwritten account, which was probably written by a clergyman, describes a secretly observed rite that he witnessed. The text outlines the behavior of the group of 25 people who were gathered around a smoking dig in a deep cave during a moonless night. After the group had repeated for a while some sentences in a monotonous tone, meaningless to the observer, they ate some kind of mixture which was prepared by mixing some unknown substances, and then started a wild ritualistic dance to the accompaniment of unseen drums. After a while, everyone behaved as though they were drunk, and some of them tried to catch some unseen objects while others screamed horribly. This description is accepted as proof of the usage of hallucinogenic substances in those unnamed festivals or rituals. After these observations, it is related that the drums were silenced and the group started to monotonously play some musical instruments, similar to those which were found in the archaeological excavations. Then the observer wrote that he could no longer be sure about what he had seen. From within the darkness of the continuously smoking dig, he wrote about something which he could not describe. Something which made him think that the darkness of the primeval cave might have tricked his eyes. A black reptile-like silhouette, hit the stone ceiling of the cave and caused frightful noises and tremblings. After that, he wrote that he had not waited to see what would happen next, but got away from that place as quickly as he could. Even though there are no similar examples to compare with this text in order to verify to what extent the observer's tale is true, it is accepted as a valid proof because there are similarities between the archaeological findings, petroglyphs, bowls, and musical instruments, and what has been written. Right. So, wait a minute. We were right here, and he looked here. Explorer's Hollow. Aha. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey. No, I will go home, but we also know that going home just means that I'll have more nightmares, and then, well, you know. Actually, there's something I want to... Children of Dis symbol. Oh, that's something we didn't do either. Red Town. I've never heard that name before. Acacia Edward Bromwell's mansion. The information he gave me, Holston was the name. I doubt this must be it. Thought we had one. Hmm. 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 Maybe I just don't have enough information yet. But You are information. Ooh. A dead rat. I don't like that there's sequences to the ladder. Lock is broken, I can't open it. This is also very loud. Your information, Shady. What game were you playing? Take a key and a random blue thing. Blue thing. It's locked. Oh well, time to go home. Unfortunately, that's not how this works. Dynasty Warriors. Ooh. That sounds nice. I don't think I should be in here. They look realistic. It's interestingly watching, waiting for something to happen. Why? Keep getting told I should underline statues, but nothing ever happens. Okay, that's the right one. These statues sound like the one in Mr. Bromville's underground hall. These places must have a connection. Now I'm over here, better picture. Fair enough. You're back snack attack time. Okay. Cough guy door in the walls. What's the meaning of this? The roach. Also, I can hear Howard coughing like crazy. I'm just assuming he's just being low dosed with psychedelics again. Disney? Oh, I'm missing a piece. Huh. There's something I'm missing. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, can I put those in different? Yes, I can. Okay. I don't really see... Look at this one. Oh, there's a symbol. Okay. Isn't that wonderful? Symbol, star symbol goes to the right. Yeah. Oh, think the metal door is unlocked. What gave it away? The unlocking sound? Oh, it's dark in here. What timing? Batteries are dying. There are tunnels on the other side. Can't see a way to get over there. What the? What's happening? I need to get out of here. It's locked? Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck me. Alright. How did I get here? What just happened? What was that thing I experienced down there? Or is it possible that I just imagined all this? Am I really going mad? What is happening to me? No, it's down there. This place is real. Seems there's something blocking the door, and after what I saw in there, I'm not willing to enter again. There's not like a part of his subconscious that's just saving his ass every single time. Or maybe the crazy psychedelic drugs turn them into other people. Yeah, let's leave for now. Oh, I need to go to the office. I need to go home. It always throws me off. Because it starts you off facing down the hallway. A message.
Message 1. No new messages.
Weird. It was an achievement, but weird. Okay. So now we need to think, guys. We know there's another location. But where? We know it's in Wolf's Prey. He mentioned in Wolf's Prey that there was a cemetery of something. Maybe the tomb. I know a little burned down cemetery close to Windlaps. Could the tombs be there? I better visit the cemetery. Okay. I feel like that's something, but okay. Okay, game. Red Town. So, could the final symbol belong to Mr. Field's residence? Most likely. Could this mark be the old cemetery's location? Guess we can go there now. This huge ancient cemetery is located a few miles from the town of Windlaps. Strange phenomena abound in this area where people have reported hearing muffled sounds or screaming and have seen dark and grotesque silhouettes moving. So this place is a cemetery. There's 3 ways to go here. This is a huge place. I'll probably find nothing without knowing where I'm going and why. Okay. Alright. Of course, same response. What about this one? It looks different, at least. I remember someone was buried here. It was in that note. On the note in the secret room of the cabin. What was it? Poer. Samuel William Poer. I better check the registers beginning with the letter P. I may find the location of his crypt. No snack to be had. Oh. Can't see the surname Poer here. Was he really buried here? Hmm. Well, we didn't freak out and go, I'm locked in here again. So. Sometimes the way it snatches the camera when you click in a direction freaks me out. Creepy statue is creepy. Very obvious book to be read. Why can't I read the book? Oh. A book. My name is Robert Hart. I'm the watchman of the cemetery. I'm writing these notes in order that they may be used as proof concerning the strange, inexplicable happenings which began recently. Silence has ceased in this old city of the dead, which is far away from the nearest town. I began hearing chilling cries, howling, and wheezing sounds coming from some oddly built crypts. Lately, I can't rid myself of the feeling that I'm being watched during my midnight shifts. I tried to warn visitors coming to the cemetery. When I told them about this, they just whispered to each other and told me... I tried to warn visitors coming to the cemetery. When I told them about this, they just whispered to each other and told me rudely not to get involved. Wait a minute. To hell with them. I wouldn't even bother to stay here any longer if the pay wasn't good. I know people who wouldn't even stay for the money. Their appearance and behavior disgust me. Each of them wears a ring inscribed with a snake figure biting its own tail. Ouroboros? Black ring with a snake figure. I wonder if it's a cultic symbol. Where wrapped around a shiny black stone. I've seen better looking corpses than them. Some people say that they are descended from a witch's lineage, and that they perform ceremonies to bless their ancestor and demonstrate their respect to him by coming to his crypt at specific times. I'm not the kind of person who believes such things, although I don't know what to say after the things I heard in front of the door of that moly crypt. The registers. There are hidden registers? Better find them and check them out. The registers of this and similar crypts were separated from the others and put into a secret section under the steps of the cemetery building by which they last visited. Moreover, a couple of years ago, I witnessed another unexplained event in one of the caves, which were created in some parts of the cemetery by an earthquake. It was midnight when I entered one of those caves, as it seemed easy to go inside and walked ahead. When I reached those dank concrete corridors, which are surrounded by reptile-headed human statues. Hold up. I didn't dare go any further and instead ran for the exit as fast as I could. More reptile-headed? Excuse me. Statues. Seems to see your compartment is in this building under the steps. A few days later, some inspectors came and, after some superficial examinations, declared that this place was built over an underground cave system. Hence, no more burials will be allowed. Since then, 4 more people have been secretly buried in the eastern part of the cemetery. But since then, 4 more people have been secretly buried in the eastern part of the cemetery. I suppose there's some structures underneath there, or some people, or God knows who or what they really are, insist on being buried here. Each passing day, this place is making me more and more afraid. I don't feel safe anymore. I'm thinking of quitting. If I didn't need the money, I wouldn't hesitate to leave now. Oh boy. I know that feeling way too well. Yeah, this job sucks, but I need the money, so... And them's the Reichs kids. Here, that must be the secret compartment that was mentioned in the Watchman's notes. It's stuck. I need something to open it with. There's something up here. Oh. A dagger? Suppose that will do. Wonder if there was a room up here. This place looks like it was intentionally destroyed by someone. Someone who can't have that. This game has a negative score for me for being way too real with their wagey relatability. Can't have that realism. Samuel William Power. Location of the script may be written in the old registers. Here, William Power. He's tomb in the western part of the cemetery. But its location is not legible. Part of the register is covered with a substance. We underline that one because that one caught my eye too. Because we met Pickman. He shouldn't be dead, but we met him nonetheless. Very brief, very strange. William Power should be here. This is still going to be maze-like. Poisonous smoke is dispersing from below that tomb. Is this the right one, though? We were outside, hop the fence to freedom. Well, I mean... problem with this is, Shady, is no matter what we do, we're never going to be free. Because the horrors of our own mind will, continue to haunt us. So... This... And just forward, it must have been the symbol on the ring, which Watchman mentioned. This could be Power's crypt. Strange but deformed symbol. It's not clear, but I think it's a snake biting its own tail. This should be William Poer's tomb. These statues. This place too. This place too. Shady, I have a question for you. What are you doing with Miro emotes? Oh, they looked a lot like Miru. These are Tiefling Melissa emotes. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. Oh. Wait a minute. It's locked, of course. I know I saw the answer to this, but I don't remember where. What was that noise? literally just guessing. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Click. I should check the door. But anyway. Strange smoke is floating from the cracks in the wall. I think the other side of the wall was hollow. And Bren's shoe. It's locked. I hear some distant voices. Is that howling? It's locked. Great. Abid al-Aziz. D. Celesto. H.G. Aldebert. Hey, a rope. Just need something to hang myself with. Lock is broken. I can't open it. Here's some distant voices and howling. Right. Okay. I just heard the same sound that's coming from beyond that door. Or lizard man statues. Sure, sure. Uh-huh. Empty pot. Okay. Nothing special about those from what I can see. Right. Same statues as the one in the underground galleries in Mr. Bronwell's garden. The ones described by Mr. Field in his strange notes. A deep, dark well. I hear someone calling my name from the darkness. Maybe that's not a good thing, Howard. I have a feeling. I have a feeling I know what I'm supposed to do here. Something is calling me. He's yelling out my name. I have to find him. Sure, because that's smart in this place. Yeah. Oh, I guess tying it to the bars would make sense. Sure, why not? This isn't suicidal at all. This isn't crazy. No, not a bit. Not a fucking bit. This place. I've seen this place in one of my nightmares. But wasn't the well that I fell down in Clark Field's house? Is this real? Am I in a nightmare again? Or haven't I ever woken up from one? Oh God, am I mad? That voice, it's still calling me. Can't open it in style, of course. Guess I can't go over there and do the puzzle. Yes, I am mad. Or what else could it be? If this is not a nightmare, then I am definitely mad. But if I am mad, it is a mercy. May the God pity the man who in his callousness remained. Oh, I didn't catch that. This wasn't here in my nightmare. My family symbol. This name. No. This can't be. This is not happening. Me. I can't be their kin. I reject this. The voice. It is calling me. From beyond here. We can just go back, right? Oh, no. No option to go back. No, just, oh. No items to use here. No? Alright, we're just...
I knew thou wouldst come, just as was foretold.
You? Who are you? What do you want from me?
I am thine. Thou art mine. You know very well what I want is thee.
No. No. This is not real. Oh, I must be dreaming again.
Victum Caliga. Ego voco vos. Veni.
Oh, God. Please, let me wake up again.
Wow. I have no idea what just happened there.
When I told them what I did in that ancient crypt, they refused to believe me. They said that there was no such crypt, nor could there have been anyone buried there by the name of Loath. But I have seen all these things. So doesn't that make me mad? Now, I cannot see through the darkness that is within me. It fills me more and more day after day, and now I feel as though I am drowning in a dark, endless sea. Hence, I cannot tell exactly what has happened. The only thing I fear is that I will lose myself, the person that I am today. Over time, perhaps I will just disappear into the fathomless dark depths of madness. A thought that seems almost merciful to me now. Or maybe I'll continue to struggle and call for help until I am no more. I have made up my mind. I will stay here until the coming eclipse is over. I must do this at all costs, even if I have imagined it all. Oh God, please grant me merciful madness if I have not. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents.
Yeah. Woot, you did it! You went mad! Yay, I'm crazy! You know, The hypothesis, or the idea behind the madness of Lovecraft stories and stuff, right? And H.P. Lovecraft for being our biggest inspiration. Yeah. Lovecraft stories. The thing that I think drives people craziest, it isn't, people get locked in this idea that Cthulhu's mere presence drives them mad, right? Or like the presence of these creatures inherently drives one mad, but it's not for the reasons that you think. It is a mind's inability to conceive and process what is in front of them. Something that is impossible for them to understand. To even perceive in some cases. Transcendental Magic, Its Doctrine and Ritual, written by Alphias Levi, translation of Dogme de la Haute Magie, and Rituel de la Haute Magie, translated by Arthur. Wow. I know I'm butchering those names pretty badly, but you know. Is this idea of glimpsing the impossible. Your brain cannot process what it's seeing. And that's what drives you mad. It is beyond belief. I missed an Easter egg somewhere. A single Easter egg, kids. Found story secret, all the story secrets, all the hidden clues, all the documents. I missed a single Easter egg. Yeah, let's save our game results. Alright, well. I think the music's still playing here. Let me double check this. There we go. That is really it. Just one's inability to wrap it. So a more simple-minded person might struggle to process things that a more open-minded person might not. But at the same time, we all have our limits. We all have a point when stuff becomes too irrational for us to heathen butcherer of names. Butcherer of names. Oh, me. Yeah, that'd be me. Continue to what? But yeah. I just clicked continue and it just showed me the end result, the end score again. I was like, oh. So, yeah. That was Darkness Within in Pursuit of Loath Nolder. I was seriously expecting a plot twist at the end where it's like, surprise, motherfucker, you were Loath Nolder all the whole time, and you were chasing yourself, and I don't know. I hadn't done the anagram to see, but Howard Laureate, there's an I there. That's not in Loath Nolder's name, so. And an N that's in Loath Nolder's name that isn't in Howard Laureate, so. Whatever. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good game. I was a little frustrated by the obscurity of some of the clues and the way they expected you to think sometimes, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. Story was interesting. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for me tonight, kids. We'll start a new game next week on Wednesdays. So, dog, sit down. You can't behave. Sit down. Yeah. Thank you everybody who stopped by and watched and chatted. I appreciate you. If you like what I do on this channel, share with your friends. If you like my awesome intro music that was done by Momo the Savage. If you like my amazing avatar that was done by my friends Kefki and Blue. You can find all their links down in the description below. I'll be back tomorrow night. What were we playing? Oh yeah, playing Witchwood. Later, see you next week. Next week? We'll be back tomorrow night. After I'm done playing Moria with my friends in Discord though, so. See tomorrow night. It's technically 5 a.m. here, so it's technically tonight I'll be back, so. But yeah, anyway. I ain't got nothing else, so I'll be back. Probably do another late night one. Probably fire it up around 1:30. 1:30, somewhere in there. CST. For the next Witchwood stream, so. That'll do it for me. Well, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here, so, yeah, get the fuck out. Bye.